Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, let's just get into it. And today is a little bit of a later video, but still it's going to be that top quality content as always. And we can see that Bitcoin did hold this trend line as support and eventually bounced all the way up to 42,500 and 300, and we had a wick down from there. And now we're trying to break above this green resistance box right here on the TA2 chart. Again, we could see that Bitcoin's also holding the support right here at 41,500, so it's quite nice to see Bitcoin holding support right now, maybe looking to break up some, maybe, some higher levels right here, possibly even going as high as 44,858. But again, we could take a look at Bitcoin here on Market Cipher, and things were looking quite bearish, and then here you go, big pump towards the upside, and then we're going up to some local highs right now, and we have now a green dot on Market Cipher, so things are looking quite good. It's possible that this trend continues on, and even it can even get to Daniel's prediction of 52,500, and I will never discount Daniel's trades. Right, we are back in the green money flow right now on the daily time frame, and on the weekly time frame we are also back in the green money flow. So a lot of my bearish calls, I'll explain it to you guys now. I have some time tonight. We're going to talk a lot about a lot of things in tonight's video, so we're going to talk about what again, what was my analysis on why Bitcoin could be potentially correcting down to 52,000. Well, we could see the past 3 cycles or that we've had excuse me, since the beginning of Bitcoin. And we can see that when Bitcoin crossed in excuse me, in the red money flow on the weekly time frame, we had a 50% correction 12 to 8 weeks later. And right here we could see that once we cross right there, we had a 60% correction down to $157 from around $400. So, and right here we could see back in 2018, once we crossed into the red money flow, we had a 50% correction. Now we are basically at the zero line. Now in this week, it's possible, right? I won't discount the fact that it's possible that we may even do this, right? We may even get extremely close to the zero line, fake everyone out, and start to curl back up into the green money flow, right? That is a very possible scenario, right? That could absolutely happen. And you look at the current environment, extremely high inflation, low interest rates, it's possible that the markets get propped up even more. But right now you can see that the markets, we had a huge rally today in the Dow Jones, in the SPY, and in the NASDAQ. So things were looking really good in the stock market today. We're going back to new all-time highs, right? It's very possible that the Russell 2000 and the NASDAQ make new all-time highs. Even the S&P 500. I will not discount the fact that we could possibly just rally right back to 5100 and potentially get rejected from there, and then maybe start to come back down from there, right? Because it's possible that the markets believe that the Fed can actually fight inflation with quarter-point rate hikes and get everything under control, right? We know that the next meeting is April 10, and that's quite a while away. So it's even possible that we have a extreme hard rally until April 10 before the next CPI numbers come out, and they throw another quarter-point rate hike, even though the inflation's probably going to be another percentage point higher. And then from there on, maybe the markets start to panic again, right? It's very possible we have an extremely hard rally in the next coming week. So if that happens, then you're probably going to see Bitcoin go up to 52,000, maybe even higher. So that's why I said I'm not all in on this Bitcoin short right here. It's just a small portion of my portfolio that I'm going to be shorting, right? I never go all in on some trades, and that's how you get wrecked honestly in the markets. And today, a wave breaker in the Discord. Congratulations to the wave breaker in the Discord. So if you guys haven't joined already, you can definitely join. But the wave breaker in the Discord made over 1,000% gain today, longing Bitcoin from the bottom of this green resistance box, and then closing his trade around the 4150 area, right around here. So congratulations to him. He deserved those gains. Holding those trades with 100x leverage is not easy, obviously. Most people just close them right away, but again, if you want to use that much leverage, you're taking on an insurmountable amount of risk, but you could make amazing crazy gains like he is. He's making 100 to 300% every single day trading. So congratulations to him. We're very lucky to have him in our Discord. If you want to follow his trades, you guys can join the Discord as well. Now moving on, obviously, you know, like I said, we could curl back up in the green money flow and Bitcoin might start to come back up, and we might even place a new all-time high, which would then start to invalidate, you know, what I'm thinking right here, that we might come down and cross into the red and then, you know, have a big capitulation. Now we always want to take a look at other indicators, right? We don't want to just look at market cipher. You know, we could take a look at the hash ribbons, which is the long-term indicator right now for Bitcoin, and the hash rate, you know, hash rate's at an all-time high. And if, you know, when they do cross, we have capitulations and miners start to sell, and we get into the red, and then, you know, the hash rate drops extremely fast, which has a big correlation with the price of Bitcoin. Now, if these two right here, if they cross, then yes, we're going to capitulate, and then you're going to have a Bitcoin correction. It was a little bit of a lagging indicator, but still, always very good to look at. You know, you always want to take a look at a lot of indicators, not just one. Now we could also take a look at, let's take a look at some EMA ribbons here. Let's see, I believe they were saved somewhere. Anyways, we'll just look at the regular EMA ribbons right now at the 21 weekly and the simple EMA and the SMA and the EMA. So we'll take a look at those right now. We can see that we are still underneath, right, the 21 weekly, and it's been proven to be very strong resistance. Now if we do get over this and we retest a support like we did over here, then yes, it's going to be very bullish, and we can keep going on our bull run and maybe bounce around to new all-time highs. Now if we do get rejected again, then obviously it's not going to signify anything good, because we've been rejected multiple times, as you can see. So 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. This one we didn't even get there. You know, multiple, actually a lot of them we didn't get to the 21 weekly, and then we got it rejected all the way down. So you can see that there's a significant amount of selling pressure, kind of like what we saw here in May of 2021, when we had a lot of support. Every time we dipped to 30,000, we saw a huge amount of buying, and then we dipped one last time, and then 4 times the charm, and then we went all the way up. Excuse me. Now, is this going to be a scenario where we're going to get like 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then we're going to break up, right? Or are we going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then break down, and then we're going to cross back into the red money flow, and then, you know, it's going to confirm our pattern, right? So again, this week, we have not closed a week in the red money flow yet, right? We're still in the green right now. We're still at the 0 line. But if we do close a week in the red, that would, in my opinion, that would signify a 50% correction for Bitcoin, and then the bottom around April 1st. Again, since we haven't crossed, I had to readjust my time frame for the date. So it's probably going to be around somewhere around this. Oops. Well, I guess you guys can see it. We just zoom out there. April 11. So a little bit later, but nevertheless, still going to be around, you know, the middle of April now. But again, if we still haven't crossed yet, you know, by the end of next week, then, you know, we're gonna have to keep adjusting it. So just pay attention to that as well. So if you haven't gotten Market Cipher, you guys can look in the link in the description, and you guys can download it there. Help support the channel. And if you haven't already, you can sign up for BitGet Trading. That also helps us support the channel, and BitGet's a great place to go trade, and you can learn how to trade there as well, because there's simulation trading, so you don't have to trade with your real money yet. So overall, great exchange to trade on. Sorry, I'm still a tiny little bit sick, but I'm here for you guys to give you that analysis. Anyways, right now Ethereum looking quite good as well. We actually broke right out of this resistance level, so blasted right through it. Now we're probably gonna come back down around 28.48, maybe retest it as support this weekend. If we can hold it as support, then we can definitely maybe start to bounce up, maybe start to test 3100, 3155, and after that we have a resistance level at 34.12. So just pay attention to those levels, guys. If you guys want access to these charts, you can join the Discord. $10 a month before we raise the prices, because once we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to increase our prices, because we're going to increase our giveaways. And also silver and gold, something that's been very peculiar that's been happening in the markets is that when gold and silver have been moving down 1 to 2%, the silver and gold stocks are supposed to act as leverage. So usually you're supposed to see gold and silver move down 2 to 3, sometimes even 4 to 5%, right, on these small moves in gold. Now lately what we've been seeing is when gold has these big moves down 2-3%, the gold stocks and the silver stocks have been acting as like there's no more leverage, right? They've been going down sometimes even less. As you can see, Newmont Mining only going down 13 basis points today, and you know, King Ross only going down 2%, Barrick's Gold only 1.3%. And even with silver moving down today, some of the silver stocks ended up in the green today, up 1.65% and up 1.62%. And again, this shows investor confidence in the stocks, also capital inflows, so people are not willing to sell. But when we were going up, man, oh man, did we see a big amount of leverage on these stocks against the commodity itself. You saw gold move up like a $10, $20 move up today, and then you saw 7 to 8, 9, 10% gains in these gold stocks. And again, that's not a lot, you know, that's not that incredible gains considering what tech stocks can do. But again, you want to look at what tech stocks do, you know, and how fast they go down as well. You know, we could see, you know, Spotify down from like their peak of right here 387 all the way down 62% now. It's still down a significant amount from their highs. And Rivian Motors, probably the biggest ones. You know, today we had this whole week today, we've had like a 31% move from its bottom, but from its peak, if you still measure down, in hindsight, you're still down over 74% from its peak. So overall, still not a really good stock to hold. And even with this giant bounce today, the RSI is starting to climb really quickly, but the price is not recovering that fast at all. So overall, I am still bearish if we cross into the red money flow. If we stay in the green for multiple weeks and multiple, you know, long time, and we have a huge breakup towards the upside, then yes, I'll be bullish once again. But you know, if we remain under the 21 weekly and we go into the red money flow, we close a week in the red money flow, then you're gonna start to see me get a little bit more bearish once again. But again, we're gonna take a look at a 2013 scenario. Once we saw, you know, Bitcoin cross into the red money flow here, zoom in for you guys. You know, we saw Bitcoin cross into the red money flow, bearish, and then we had an up week that week after it crossed back into the green money flow for a couple of weeks, and then boom, we crossed back into the red, and then the bear market, you know, really bottomed out around January 15. Sorry, January 12th in 2015. So you guys heard it here first. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the channel, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. You guys have been awesome. We're at 8,580 subscribers now, or 75 subscribers. Starting to lose count. But once we get to 10,000, we're going to do that giveaway. And if you guys haven't already, definitely join the Discord. You get access to all my charts, my investment profile, my investment strategy, and to everyone's great trades. Peace.